All right. Did you know that Windows has a built-in feature that automatically cleans up junk files? Yes, it does this automatically based on a set schedule without any action on your part. Here's how to enable it if it's not already enabled and set up automatic cleanup. We'll clean up the junk files too. Go to Settings, then System, then Storage. You'll see a live breakdown of everything consuming space on your drive right now: applications, temporary files, documents, and more. Take a moment to look at what's there. Scroll down slightly and click on Storage Sense. This is the automatic cleanup system built into Windows. Step 1. Turn it on. At the very top of the Storage Sense page is a master toggle. If it's off, turn it on now. Until this is enabled, none of the settings below do anything. Step 2. Set the schedule. Click the drop-down under Run Storage Sense. You'll see 4 options: Every day, unnecessary. Windows doesn't generate enough daily junk to justify this frequency. Every week, the right choice if this is your primary work machine, you're on it daily, installing software regularly, generating files constantly. Monthly, the sweet spot for most users. Casual browsing, streaming, occasional downloads. Monthly is more than sufficient. During low free disk space, this is the default and it's the wrong choice. It means Windows only cleans up after your drive is already nearly full. By the time it activates, the problem has already happened. This is reactive, not proactive. My recommendation: every month for regular users, every week if your PC is your daily workhorse. Step 3. Configure Recycle Bin Auto Clear. The next drop-down asks when to permanently delete files from the recycle bin. Your options range from 1 day to 60 days, or never. When you delete a file, it goes to the recycle bin first as a safety net. This setting permanently removes files from there after the chosen period. My recommendation: 30 days. If you haven't needed that file in a month, you won't need it. If you're someone who never recovers deleted files, 14 days is fine. Step 4. The Downloads folder setting. This is the one that surprises people. Storage Sense can automatically delete files from your Downloads folder that haven't been opened within a set time period. Before configuring this, understand what your Downloads folder contains: installers, drivers, documents, files you saved for a reason. Unlike recycle bin files, these aren't moved anywhere first. If Storage Sense deletes them, they're permanently gone with no second chance. My strong recommendation: set this to never. Let Windows automate the recycle bin, but manage your Downloads folder manually. If you genuinely want automation here, use 60 days minimum to give yourself enough buffer. Step 5. Run it now. Scroll to the bottom and click Run Storage Sense Now. This performs an immediate cleanup based on every rule you just configured, your manual override when you can't wait for the scheduled run. Storage Sense handles the basics, but there's an entire category of hidden junk it doesn't touch: temporary system files, prefetch data, software installation caches, error logs, and Windows Update leftovers buried in system folders. Let's clean those out manually. Go to Settings, then System, then Storage, then Temporary Files. Windows will scan and present a detailed list of removable file categories. Check everything applicable on this list and click Remove Files. On a machine that hasn't been cleaned recently, recovering gigabytes from this list alone is common. Here's where the really significant storage recovery happens. The Windows.old folder is created every time Windows performs a major upgrade. It's a complete backup of your previous Windows installation, kept on your drive so you can roll back if something goes wrong. Before deleting, the important check: Windows.old sometimes contains files from your previous installation that didn't transfer perfectly, particularly if you had a complex software setup or used certain application configurations. Before deleting it, verify. Open File Explorer and navigate to your C drive. You'll see the Windows.old folder if it's visible. Note, you need administrator access to browse it. Windows may prompt you to confirm access. Inside Windows.old, navigate to Windows.old/users/your username. Inside this folder, you'll find the familiar structure: desktop, documents, downloads, pictures, music, videos, app data. Browse through these folders and check for any files that didn't transfer to your current installation. This is particularly worth checking if you notice any missing documents or settings since the upgrade. If you find files you want to keep, copy them to your current user folder or to an external drive. Once you've confirmed you have everything you need, proceed to delete. Do not try to delete Windows.old by selecting it in File Explorer and pressing Delete. This won't fully work because the folder contains protected system files that require special permissions. The correct method is through Disk Cleanup with administrative privileges. Search for Disk Cleanup, open it, select the C drive, and click OK. When the results appear, click Clean Up System Files. In the updated list, find Previous Windows Installations and check the box next to it. Also, check Windows Update Cleanup and any other categories you want to clear at the same time. Click OK, then click Delete Files to confirm. Disk Cleanup will permanently remove the Windows.old folder and recover all that space. The deletion may take a few minutes depending on the size of the folder. When it completes, your C drive will show the full recovered space. Now go back to Drive C. You'll see that the Windows.old folder has been deleted. If it hasn't been deleted, right-click on it and delete it. It should delete easily this time. Two additional locations accumulate junk that neither Storage Sense nor Disk Cleanup consistently clears. The Temp folder. Press Windows plus R to open the Run dialog. Type %temp% and press Enter. This opens your user-level temporary files folder directly in File Explorer. Select all files with Ctrl-A and press Delete. Some files may be in use by running applications and will show a skip prompt. Click Skip for those and delete everything else. Then do the same for the Windows-level temp folder. Press Windows plus R again, type temp without the %signs, and press Enter. Select all and delete. Skip any locked files. Prefetch folder. Press Windows plus R and type Prefetch. This folder contains preload data that Windows uses to speed up application launches. It's safe to clear. Windows rebuilds it automatically over the following days. Select all, delete, skip locked files. You'll typically recover several hundred megabytes to a couple of gigabytes from these locations. One final cleanup category worth addressing: unused applications. Go to Settings, then Apps, then Installed Apps. Sort by size, largest first. Look through the list for applications you installed and never use, software from previous projects, games you finished, and manufacturer pre-installed utilities you never chose to have. Uninstall everything you don't actively use. Each removal not only recovers disk space, but also eliminates background processes, startup entries, and scheduled tasks that the application may have registered. This is a complete storage cleanup. Automated where it can be automated, manual where it needs to be. Drop your before and after storage numbers in the comments. I'm always curious how much space people recover. A like and a subscribe helps the channel, and I post practical Windows guides every day. Thanks for watching.